Hey guys. So first off, I want to apologize if the furnace is super loud. I'm sitting in a different area because over where I normally sit, where my table is with my computers and all that, it's very, very cold today. So it's like really gusty wind and all that, and so the air is coming through the sliding glass door. But anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the whole moving process and how I'm feeling about that. So I'm actually really, really stressed out about it. I'm worried. I don't know what to think. It scares me, to be honest. I've lived in this apartment since 2016, with a couple of points in there where I was staying elsewhere, but eventually came back to this apartment, this exact apartment. So, it's 2020, so I've been here for 4 years, and as of April, I will no longer be living here. We will have to find housing elsewhere, and we've been looking for months. So it's not like I'm feeling super unprepared to move. It's just that I am so worried that we're not going to find a place that we can afford that will allow our animals to be with us, or that credit is going to be an issue because due to all the medical bills and stuff, I don't have very good credit. My husband's credit is much better than mine, and he hasn't had to deal with all of the medical issues that I've had to deal with. I don't want to have to give up any of the animals, Minnie, Bella, or Tank, and I know that Jacob would be devastated if we had to get rid of Cash, which is his cat, who's not really on very many videos, but he is a black cat that we have, and he is part of the family, and I'm just really scared that we're not going to be able to find a place. We have been looking kind of all over the place, not just in Northwest Indiana, so I might be moving away from Northwest Indiana. I'm not sure. As of right now, we have around $1,000 saved up so that when it comes time to move, that we are ready to pay for first month's rent and deposit and all that stuff, because April is coming like real quick. I just if you are a praying person, I would definitely appreciate it if you would keep us in your thoughts and prayers as we go through this, because everything is so freaking expensive. Like, we are struggling to pay to live here. And I will tell you, a lot of the places around here are either around the same price point or more expensive. We pay around $810 a month here for this 900 square foot 2-bedroom apartment with 2-bedroom 1-bathroom apartment. And don't get me wrong, it is a pretty nice apartment, but the complex itself is the issue, and that's why we're moving. Technically, we're not supposed to have animals here, but we do. Just because of the fact that everybody else has animals and they don't follow the rules, and every time I've reported them to the office or talked to the office about it, they never do anything. So if they're not going to prosecute or enforce the rules for everybody else, then I definitely would dispute it if they tried to enforce the rules with me. Like I said, it's already getting closer and closer to April. So at this point, as I'm filming this, we really only have February and March that we have to get through before we move. So I'm definitely feeling the time crunch. I'm worried about what's to come. I'm worried about whether or not we're going to be able to find a place in time. We have a lot of stuff going on, and my health has been bad, as you guys know. The work situation is not the best, but we still have to move regardless of the work and financial situation. And I feel like maybe if we could find a place that's not as expensive, maybe that would kind of lessen the financial burdens that we're going through. We want to rent a house, but we don't know if that's entirely feasible. We are so desperate that we've even gone to look for housing in Gary, which is one of the two places in Northwest Indiana that we said we did not want to live. The two places we said we did not want to live were Gary and East Chicago, just because a lot of the crime that happens in this area happens in those two cities. So, I mean, we've looked like on the outskirts. There's certain areas that aren't as bad as others, but usually in those areas, as we found since we've been doing this research, even those areas are more expensive. So we're definitely feeling the time crunch. We're stressed out about it. I feel like I'm a little more stressed out about it than my husband is, but that's because I have anxiety and I just need to know that I'm not going to be homeless. You know, it's really stressful worrying about where we're going to be living and if they're going to allow the dogs to be there and cash, and like, obviously we haven't even started packing yet because we have no idea where we're going to be going. So I don't know, but if you guys would be interested in hearing more about this journey, following us along, obviously I will be talking about it in daily vlogs and stuff like that. But please, also, if you know of anywhere kind of near this area, whether that's Illinois, lower in Indiana, I don't really want to live in the Chicago area. Whether we live in lower Michigan, I honestly don't care, as long as, you know, we're able to get back and forth to visit my mother-in-law and Jacob with a reasonable amount of money, then obviously that wouldn't bother me. As soon as Jake turns 18, I really don't care how close we are to Indiana, because I would prefer to move somewhere warm. But obviously with Jake still being in school and everything, my husband wants to stay closer to him, which I understand. So just let me know if there's any like places around you where you live that are less than $810 a month, or, you know, that will work with you if you don't have the best credit. I think those are the biggest issues that we're having to deal with right now as far as the housing situation goes. But anyways, this video has gone on long enough. I just wanted to kind of update you guys on that and talk about why I'm kind of scared and what I'm concerned about. And I hope you guys are doing great, and I will talk to you guys again in my next video.